All right, man. Week 1 of the 2024 NFC. Oh, no, NFC. NFL season is in the rear view mirror, man. We had some exciting games and some upsets. College football is here, ladies and gentlemen. College football is here as well. So here and running wild, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the return of the review show. Welcome to the Tuesday Night Delights. Welcome to the return of sports to talk about. And tonight, man, we will go over all the scores for week 1 in the NFL, and we will talk about Sunday game between the Los Angeles Rams and the Detroit Lions, and the Monday night game between the New York Jets and the San Francisco 49ers. And we got the return of On the Mark, as young Mark will give us the latest news in college football, man. Let's talk about it all, ladies and gentlemen, right here on Sports.
I hope Mark calls.
Hey, yeah, let's see how you do under pressure. Oh, yeah, I've been wanting this forever. I've been in the field with whatever they throw at me. Brush it off, pick myself up, moving on to the better. Hey, yeah, ain't no errors, baby, it's a new era. I wake up early, feeling rich like I'm Kesha. I get to the paper, boy. Extra. Work with me, you know that I got it. Come with me, let's take a trip to the islands. We up on the jet, we'll do more than just fly on it. Stand on that hill, you gon' die on it. Boom, boom. Baby, I'm not one of them, you should try on it. Miss me with all that, I'm on it index. Whip this up, I send you back to your ex. But good luck with that, this is big as it gets. Hey, let's see how you do under pressure. Let's see how you do under pressure. Give them a name to remember.
All right, man. Thank you so very much for being here with us on this Tuesday night. Wherever in the world you are watching us right now, we are the good guys. We are the Real Sports Podcast, man. We are your official destination for sports talk and debate. And we will be your entertainment for this beautiful, beautiful Tuesday night, man. You can follow us on Facebook at Real Sports Podcast and join our privately Facebook sports page, the Real Sports Group. And shout out to our sponsors, man, SeatGeek. Hey, if you're going to attend a concert, basketball game, football game, wherever it is, man, go to SeatGeek.com. And at checkout, use promo code REAL2SPORTS and get $10 off any purchase over $250. And y'all know them tickets is expensive. So SeatGeek.com. Promo code Real2Sports, Real2Sports, man, and get your tickets. Get your tickets at SeatGeek. I'm here with two champions. I got a pair of champs today. Fly Eagles fly, persevering. They persevered Friday night. Fly Eagles fly, yes sir. Representing the one-time Super Bowl champion, the Philadelphia Eagles. Ladies and gentlemen, the newly ring game, my man, the newly married.
Yes, sir.
Philadelphia's favorite son himself, and he is a 3-time Real Sports NBA trivia champion. He is Philadelphia's favorite son, Philly G.
What's up, baby? We back on Tuesdays. New intro. I'm with my boy Mark, the hater. I'm with the host, with the most, Aaron. Oh, shit.
You're all right. Keep rolling, baby. Keep the camera rolling.
The Raider Nation leader, host, Mr. Host. But yeah, we'll say that. Yeah. Oh man, I feel good. Tuesdays are back, baby. Let's go.
Let's go, Philly G.
Yeah.
Philly G. God dang. Philly G is winning right now. Because it all says on his left hand, baby. And you all know him last but not least. He is a heel. He is a heel. And he represented the 3-time Super Bowl champion of Las Vegas Raiders. The Raiders. That's right. We steal them Raiders. We still them Raiders, baby. And he has more episodes than anybody on the podcast panel. The pioneer of this fine establishment, the Riddle Sports Podcast, the day one man, and the Real Sports Wrestling Trivia Champion, the very first inaugural wrestling trivia champion, still standing strong, the very talented Mr. Young Mark.
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Appreciate you guys hanging out with us on a Tuesday. As I mentioned on Saturday, this month is Suicide Prevention Month, and today is World Suicide Prevention Day. So again, shout out to everybody out there fighting that fight, and to the supporters and the people who help us keep fighting that fight, even when we don't want to ourselves. Last year in America, we lost 50,000 people to suicide, and even though I'm just a young man from North Carolina, I want to make a difference. So I'm encouraging everybody out there. If you got a friend that's going through something, help them out. If you are dealing with mental health issues or thinking about doing that, reach out to somebody. You've always got a friend. You've always got an ally. You can text PAUSE to 741-741 if you don't feel like talking to anybody on the phone, but just want somebody to listen to you. Or you can always call 988. That is the suicide prevention line. Help is out there. You're not alone. So let's come together as a people and help bring that number down. We want it to be 0 going forward.
Oh man, that's what's up, man. Next Saturday on the show, I want to put that in a display. I think people need to see that, Mark. So remind me of that.
I wanted to add on
yes, sir.
To what Mark was saying. When I was younger, I dealt with suicidal thoughts and stuff like that. I came a long way. I'm still here. I'm happy to still be here. That's a serious thing.
Yeah.
And I didn't think at the time, that anybody else cared or they dealt with the same stuff. But apparently I'm not alone. So,
Never alone.
Yeah. Never alone.
Never. That's what this podcast is about. Ladies and gentlemen, that is what this podcast is about. We're just not about sports. It's a brotherhood.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, brotherhood. I go to war for these brothers, and
yes,
we'll go to war for you too. So yeah, man. But mental health, man. God, man, I'm glad you said
seriously. Take it serious.
Yeah, man.
And if you are dealing with something like host said, you're not alone. Like Marcus said it as well. Yeah. You are not alone.
No,
there are hotlines. For me specifically, I have friends and family around me. They got me out of that. They made me realize. You are loved. You are cared about. You're going to be all right.
Yeah, man. It's deep, man. It's deep.
Yeah, man.
It's real serious. I'm glad you said that, Mark. It's good timing. Good timing.
Yeah, you know me, man.
Yeah, man.
Somebody on this show got to advocate for mental health, so it's definitely going to be me.
Got to. You are the advocate.
He really is. He really is.
Yeah, right.
Like,
ladies and gentlemen, his name is Young Mark. Yeah, definitely gonna do that in the description box. I'm gonna have that Saturday.
Yeah, man.
And thank you, Mark, for shedding light on it as well,
kidding, bro.
Thank you.
We need that number up there. I'm
no
put that
doubt.
number up there.
Yeah.
Speaking of Mark, college football is back.
Yeah,
college football is back, ladies and gentlemen. This man, he's gonna bring the news like no other. He's back, and I ain't talking about UFL, ladies and gentlemen. We have the return of On the Mark.
On the Mark with Young Mark is brought to you by the Real to Sports Podcast.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, what's going on? What's going on? It's that time of year again. Welcome to another episode of On the Mark, the part of the show where we kick things in a high gear and we bring you the latest and greatest from the world of football outside the National Football League.
Let's go, Mark.
Before we officially begin, I just want to start out by saying This edition of On the Mark is dedicated to the life and memory of DeAndre Overton. He was a local kid from right here in Greensboro. He played college football at Clemson, spent time professionally with the Hamilton Tiger Cats in the CFL, and also with Philly G's, Philadelphia Stars, and most recently the Memphis Showboats. He was a young man, only 26 years old, and tragically he passed away over the weekend after he was shot at a house party in Greensboro. And if you're a longtime viewer of the Real to Sports podcast, you know we are definitely against gun violence. We've been advocating to bring peace and gun violence awareness. So definitely want to stick true to that and bring awareness to him and honor him with this edition of On the Mark. Now, kick things in a high gear officially, as DeAndre would want us to do. I got a little update for you guys before I get into college football real quick. RIP to the Arena Football League. If you were following us over the spring and the summer, I was bringing you the crazy updates and the crazy stories that was going on in that league. Players weren't getting paid. The commissioner went MIA. They completed their season, but the teams who had the most stable ownership, they decided to break away from the Arena Football League and form their own Arena Football League called Arena Football 1 that is set to launch in 2025. Some of the teams involved there are going to be the Albany Firebirds, the Billings Outlaws, the Orlando Predators, and the Washington Wolfpack, just to name a few. Some of those have really good ownership, really good attendance, so I'm not surprised that they're going to carry the torch and embark on a new era. Former Tennessee Titans / Houston Oilers head coach Jeff Fisher was brought on to be the commissioner of this new league. So good luck to them. Yeah, man. He's the new commissioner of the Arena Football 1. He took over last year after the owners fired the former commissioner, Mr. Sutton. And he got them through to the championship game, but they're going to pivot and go in a new direction now. So good luck to them when they launch in 2025.
I'm behind it as long as they keep it in the mall. As long as they keep that championship in a mall, that's pretty cool, bro.
Yeah.
That was different. I can't lie. I had never seen nothing like that before. It made me think of WCW Nitro back in the day.
Wrestling trivia champ. There you go.
But getting into the world of college football, man, week 2 of college football went down over the weekend. We had some huge upsets, so let's go ahead and get into it. The biggest upset of them all, man, Northern Illinois, the Huskies. They went into South Bend. They went into Notre Dame. They came out with a W. They beat Notre Dame 16-14 on the last-second field goal. Shout out to them. Not only is it their first win against a top 10 team in school history, because Notre Dame was ranked number 5 at the time, they also got paid for it. They walked away. Notre Dame paid them $1.4 million to step into their house and beat them. So shout out to Northern Illinois on the biggest win in their program's history. Yeah, and you really love it because their head coach is one of us. So you love to see it even more. So shout out to Northern Illinois.
Facts.
Now, during my great intro by the host, he failed to mention one detail, ladies and gentlemen, and that is I am an alumni of the one and only Oklahoma State University, baby. Yeah. I represent the Oklahoma State Cowboys, who this weekend I think took a couple years off my life, no pun intended. That game was a thriller. They welcomed from the Southeastern Conference. It's supposed to be the creme de la creme of college football. They welcomed the Arkansas Razorbacks in the Boone-Pickens Stadium, and they came away with the dub. The Cowboys rallied from a 21-7 deficit at halftime to win the game in double overtime, 39-31. They stuffed Arkansas's running back on the 4th and goal, and I could not be happier for my Cowboys. Another win against SEC.
Who said that they would win?
Philly G did text me that they would win. I can't lie, bro. At halftime, host of the witness, I was sweating. Yeah, the refs tried to screw us out of that game. We weren't. They shut Ollie Gordon down, but hey, my Cowboys came through. Discipline and toughness is not just a motto; it is in our DNA. That's what we do. But shout out really to Taylon Green, man, the new quarterback at Arkansas. That brother was phenomenal. He had over 400 yards to the air, a touchdown. He ran the ball. He was all over the place, and he was a playmaker. Shout out to him. And also shout out to the running back, Mr. Andrew Armstrong as well. He had almost 200 yards on the ground. He was running all over our defense in the first half. They had us in that first half, I can't lie. I want to give props to them. We came away with the victory. And thankfully, I don't have to see Arkansas again until 2027. So thank God for that. Now, to close things out, y'all know how we do things on the mark. There's only one way to close it out. We got to bring you guys the beatdown of the week. And this week, for week 2 of the college football season, the beatdown of the week goes to a school that's normally known for basketball. When you think of college basketball, you think of, schools like UCLA, Duke, UNC, and also the Indiana Hoosiers, giving us guys like Victor Oladipo, just to name a few. Well, they put a licking on Western Illinois. Final score of that game, Western Illinois 3, the Indiana Hoosiers 77. A 74-point beatdown. That is one of the higher scores we've had here on the mark for beatdown of the week. So shout out to the Hoosiers, shout out to Indiana, shout out to the Big Ten. A 77-3 beatdown of Western Illinois. Man, hopefully Western Illinois can shake that loss off and get on to the next one. 77-3.
I would have walked off at halftime. I ain't gonna lie.
Nah. You would have pulled Avonte Davis, huh?
I wouldn't quit. I didn't say all that, but we would have been halfway to Western Illinois at halftime. Like, we would have been going back to the west side of Illinois or wherever they located.
Yeah, bro.
Call the Uber. Come all the way down on the track.
Not an Uber.
Get the hell out of here.
But that is on the mark for week 2. We will be back with you guys next week with more college football updates and anything else going on from the wide world of football, I should say. Excuse me. I'm all pumped up. I'm excited. It's the first college football on the mark of the season. Can't tell. But hey, that's it for me. Back to you, host.
On the Mark with Young Mark is brought to you by the Real to Sports Podcast.
77.
How do you do?
Damn. We beat your ass and gave you money.
Christ. What? What is going on?
Yo, they beat their ass and gave them money for their medical bills. Like, bro, it was ridiculous. Like,
that's a new one. That's a new one, Philly G. I can't lie.
What? Can't say the same for Notre Dame. They got robbed. What you say? What you say, Aaron? What was that?
Flawless victory.
Yeah.
Flawless.
I don't know. A flawless victory would have been if they would have shut them out. If they wouldn't have scored nothing. No, that's Mortal Kombat.
No. What I was gonna say was, go ahead. Like, Perfect was Tekken, wasn't it? Perfect. The Perfect John. Whenever they don't hit on you, yeah.
You win. Perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah. Remember he had to beat the shit out of that car.
Yep.
Oh my God.
Man, my thumb.
They still do that too.
He still do
Facts.
that.
Yeah, it's in Street Fighter 6.
Many days, but my thumb be swollen, bro. Man, games have evolved. Good Lord. 77-3, bro. Good Lord. Somebody go get 100, right? This year, Mark.
Last year, the beatdown of the year, the score for that was, hold on.
Wasn't it like 107 or something like that? I do remember you saying something. Or was it like 93?
Was it?
I think it was
107.
The
year last year was 96-0. That was the beatdown of the year last year.
96?
And who was that?
That was University of Texas at Permian Basin versus Texas College.
And who won that?
UT Permian Basin. 96-0.
I beg your pardon?
That's a JUCO?
Nah. Division 2.
Oh, hell no.
Oh,
we need to keep them away from Division 1. They can stay right where they at. You can beat up on
Four
Pitt State or
different
something like that.
4 different running backs scored a touchdown. 5 different wideouts
No,
caught a touchdown pass in that game.
Did the Water Boy
no.
score a touchdown?
The
Jesus.
backup quarterback threw 1 pass and it was a touchdown.
Damn.
Did the cheerleader score a touchdown too? Good Lord.
It was like, pass me the ball.
That's the goal for anybody out there. If any college football team wants to take the title of beatdown of the year or the greatest beatdown of all time, that's the mark you got to beat. 96-0.
The whole city scored a touchdown. Everybody scored a touchdown. Everybody
The whole city.
Can you imagine if we saw that in the NFL? If that was an NFL score?
Well, we got pretty damn close last year.
You imagine that shit? You see a hike and you got everybody in the city in the backfield. Hike here, everybody here.
It's like, don't stop them from climbing over. It's gonna get crazy after this game.
God damn, 96 points. I'm out
To
of
nothing.
Here,
I'm
Not just
surprised.
96 points. The opponent ain't
surprised
scored
Mark-
nothing.
I'm surprised Mark didn't talk about Colorado getting their ass handled this week.
bro.
I know it had to be quick because it was on the mark, but
Yeah.
damn, I'm surprised they didn't put that in there. They got their ass handled.
Hit it.
So they did. It's some controversy going on with Colorado right now. That's why I didn't talk about it. A lot of big outlets with the verified check on their account have been spreading some false stories. So that's one of the main reasons why I didn't bring them up. It's the media firestorm around them got to cool down first.
Yeah. Hell of a firestorm. Okay, I got you.
Well,
That
We don't report false news on this show.
Yeah.
Not on the Real Sports Podcast.
right, but
Yeah,
but
I feel
but
you,
what
I
I'm
feel
gonna
you.
say is, Mark, because it happened for the people that don't know.
Oh Lord.
Shador threw some pick sixes, some dumb picks. In my
What you
opinion.
saying?
You got your ass whooped 28-10. I know it don't sound as bad as 96-0 or 96-3 or 77-3.
Nebraska was on one, bro. They
But Nebraska-
It was a revenge game.
Whooped
Yeah, it was.
their
It was.
ass. The
They were-
Cornhuskers was corning. Bro,
Corner-
they were whooping on them.
Ooh.
And I was sitting there watching the highlight like, damn. I'm happy I'm an Alabama fan because, boy, I couldn't make it.
Oh, Lord.
That's Matt Rule's biggest win ever. Biggest.
I don't know
And
about
Nebraska,
that.
yeah.
Man,
He
Temple-
has
Temple
some
Matt Rule.
signature stuff at Baylor.
Yeah.
Temple
Oh my
Matt
God.
Rule, he
Yeah,
did
he's a
bigger
beast.
things at Temple.
He's a beast.
But if he can, if they can win the Big Ten, if they can win the Big Ten, they should be straight. They
They in
should
the,
be
oh,
straight.
yeah, you're right. They are in the Big Ten. Damn.
Yeah, if
Yeah,
they win, they
I
get
hope so.
automatic place in the playoff.
Very true.
Mm.
Already. Holy shit. Well, that was college football from yours truly, Mr. Young. I'm glad On the Mark is back. Goddamn.
Yes.
Yeah.
I saw that on the mark. I said, yeah, let's go.
Yeah,
Flyers
goddamn
colors.
it. It's back now, goddamn it. Let's go.
Hey, for the record, Philly G escaped the segment on Saturday. And I
that?
use the word escape lightly. Boy,
Oh. God.
Bama nearly lost.
Oh,
7-4,
man.
bro.
Listen. Listen, bro. I'm just happy that I'm married to the love of my life, bro, because that's what saved me.
Man,
Look, my baby was like, it's all right, babe. They gonna get it together, right? I ain't believe. I'm like, babe, I'm over the game. Why do I hear in the background, oh, Miller, touchdown, Alabama? I'm like,
Yeah. If it weren't for Miro, we would have won jack squat.
oh, we were struggling.
Well, we should, yeah, bro. He ain't gonna look too good for us.
But at the end of the day,
Not
their ass.
Yeah,
We
he
whooped their ass.
hey, Philly G, y'all had to let a naysayer know. Y'all did.
Yeah, man, for real. Yeah, that shit. Yeah,
These
we
days,
was
bro.
struggling
That's
Let
gonna
a
live on forever.
naysayer know. For real. It's
'Cause
got
Aaron,
to, bro.
oh, damn it, I keep saying his name.
Yeah,
That's his name. David Holmes.
Kayfabe.
God damn it. It's no comfortable up here. But anyway, host and Mark, honestly, that lives rent free in my head, and I'm gonna try to not keep saying anything about college football so we can move on. But yeah, that lives rent free in my head. Let a naysayer know. Because I thought it was going down too. I was like,
I
wait,
did, bro, for like
Yeah.
0.5 seconds.
Yeah, my uncle
he was
said
hitting
the
that
same
end a little too hard.
thing. Yeah,
Right.
my uncle said the same thing. He was like, I said, I just keep the faith on. Look at me. My heart beating too.
Let a nail. Oh, whoa!
I'm telling you, man. If it wasn't for him, boy, we'd been screwed.
Yeah,
that would have been a big. That would have been an upset. That'd have been
Nah,
upset,
it would have been covered on the mark. But
he knows how angry I can get. Mark knows how angry I can get, bro.
Back like Mr. Burns.
One of these days, I got to get host up here, bro. Mark, we got to get host over here to my place, and we got to watch a game. We need to watch that Texas game together. Bro, last year, Mark saw a different side of me.
Texas?
That man was livid when
he knows. That's why he laughing. He knows. Him and his best friend looking at me like,
bro. He was about to turn into the Hulk. I swear to God.
I was heated.
Yeah,
yes.
bro.
Oh, yeah.
He was big mad.
Yeah.
Bro, I was raging. I was like,
We beat it 2 years ago with Bryce. That was a good game.
Yeah,
that was
man.
A good game. We beat it 2 years ago with Bryce. We got that
Will
game.
Anderson game.
Yeah, Will Anderson. Yeah, he ate that game, bro. He ate that game. But Bryce stepped. He kept it in for us. But
man.
God, yeah, that's what's up, man.
I don't know where that Bryce Young is in the NFL, but
I don't know. Tell me, have you seen him? I ain't seen him.
I don't mean no shade to Alabama or that young man. He looking like one of the biggest busts I've seen in recent memory right now,
man.
dog.
Yeah.
Him and Malik Willis is like neck and neck right now, yo.
Yeah, for the most trashiest quarterbacks in the league right now. And it's sad, man. It's really sad for him. And not even nothing to do with Alabama. It just he got college.
Went
talent.
to the wrong place, bro.
He just got college talent. We seen that time and time again from college players coming.
I don't even know if I would say that.
College talent.
I genuinely feel like
he got the Heisman.
He went to the wrong organization. This organization can't protect him. They can't build around him.
Shit, he had no choice. Heisman, #1 draft pick.
He should have pulled a John Elway. Like dead ass, he should have pulled a John Elway. You laugh, but like I'm so serious.
You should have pulled an Eli Madden.
Hey, that too.
Yeah.
Something.
My Wi-Fi is acting janky, guys, just in case y'all wondering.
You good, brother.
It kicked me all the way out. But nah, I was raging during that game, host, and Mark was just like, oh, okay.
If he would have gone anywhere else, I feel like he would have been a lot better.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't know.
Shout out David Tucker.
I would have let a naysayer know wearing that Texas gear right then and there. We big Bama over here.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Yo, that shit's gonna live forever, bro.
Ooh, boy. I got the scores.
Like,
Yeah, I got the scores. Good Lord, man. So old Brycey. All right, Philly G. We're gonna roll it. I got the score. I got the scores. All right, let's go. I'm gonna run through it real quick. First game, it was the Kansas City Chiefs and Spagnolia calling timeouts or whatever. They beat the Baltimore Ravens, man, 27-20. The Philadelphia Eagles, they go to Brazil, and they defeat the Green Bay Packers 34-29. Shout out to the Fly Eagles Fly and the Bird Gang.
Shout out Brazil, man. We actually got a Real to Sports member in Sao Paulo. Shout out my old college roommate Diego, man. Shout out to him.
Go down there and fix that fucked up field.
Oklahoma State had nothing to do with it this time. We had nothing to do with it.
They ought to name that field TACL Stadium. Good Lord. Good Lord.
Should have won that Super Bowl. But anyway, go ahead.
The Steelers, the Pittsburgh Steelers, they defeat the Atlanta Falcons 18-10. The Buffalo Bills, they defeat the Arizona Cardinals 34-28.
That was a good game.
Very good game.
The Chicago Bears, who was down like a mother, came back on the Tennessee Titans to win 24-17. Caleb Williams gets his first.
Can I ask a genuine question real quick about that game, host?
Yes, sir.
For hosting Philly G, y'all watched a lot of football.
Right.
Did there seem to be any difference between the Chicago Bears last year with Justin Fields and the Chicago Bears this year with Caleb Williams.
It's the same thing.
Yeah, I was gonna say the same thing, bro.
Yeah, it's the
Like it's
same
like
thing.
defense is saving them.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think it was Justin. That's why I said what I said.
Yeah. It's the
I
same
don't think it
thing.
was Justin Fields,
I
dog.
just wanted to ask.
Oh
I
no,
didn't see
you
it.
But it
absolutely
also is week 1, so I don't. We can't really go off of that. Give
no,
us
bro.
about 4 more
Hell
weeks
no.
and ask that question, Mark. Good
It's the
question though.
same- It's the same old, just a different day.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they
Will
won the game.
Levis, you can't make that throw, bro.
Yeah, you can't.
That was stupid.
No.
Even on a video game, that would have been a pick six, bro.
What you talking about, bro? They came back though.
You throw wounded
Like-
ducks, you're gonna get picks.
Soldier Field was hype. An upset. We had an upset, a big upset this week, man, as the New England Patriots defeat
Didn't see
the
that coming.
Cincinnati Bengals
Did I pick the
16-10.
Patriots?
Shame on us for not seeing that coming. To be
Shame.
real.
Shame.
Wait,
bro.
you gotta pick the Patriots?
Yeah, shame. I didn't see that coming. I didn't.
We should have seen that because last year, before injuries ravaged that team, their defense was really, really good. Like they played Miami and Philly back-to-back weeks and played both of them incredibly tough. But I think they got overshadowed by how bad the offense was, especially as the year went on. And I think we really forgot about how good that defense was before they got hurt. We should have seen that one coming. So shout out to Gerard Mayo getting his first win. I've been watching the media and everybody's been trying to say, oh, what's wrong with the Bengals? Why didn't the Bengals win? The Bengals must be really bad. Instead of giving the attention to them, let's give some praise to Gerard Mayo for getting his
I
first
agree.
career win.
I
There
agree
you
with
go.
that. I agree.
He went into their stadium and he didn't whoop their ass, but he definitely beat them.
Came out of the dub. That's
Yeah.
Damn. Yeah, I agree. Shout out to Mayo on that.
Oh, yeah.
man.
Shout out to that dude. So this was a close one, the AFC South Division game as the Houston Texans.
Mhm.
They
That was a good
defeat
game.
the Indianapolis Colts 29-27. The Miami, this is the Battle of Florida here. The Miami Dolphins, they defeat the Jacksonville Jaguars 20-17. And
And Tyreek Hill was
beat down
arrested.
of the week. The New Orleans
And Tyreek Hill was
Saints. The New Orleans Saints. They
Jesus.
rush. The Carolina Panthers 47-10. 47.
Where's my belt?
Hey, who's the quarterback in New Orleans again? Please remind me. I've seen it, forgot.
It's DC4, better known as Derek.
Oh, you mean that quarterback I've been trying to tell y'all for a hot minute was really, really good? And he showed y'all week 1 and he's really, really good?
Cook the answers up.
It's week
Wow.
1, Mark. It's the Panthers, bro. Relax. Like, bro, I keep telling you that because if he actually plays, you know what? I'm gonna let it go. I need hosts to get the rest of these scores out. You know,
Okay.
you're triggering me.
Trigger. There you go. The Minnesota Vikings. Q-Dog. Shout out to the dog. The Minnesota
told you,
Vikings.
Rick.
They crush the New York Giants 28-6.
I told D-Rec that
MetLife. Boy, an arse whooping.
he didn't listen.
At no point in that game with the Giants in. At no
That
point.
game was just
Hard-headed.
direct, bro. Stop.
Montreal wants their jerseys back too.
Yeah.
The Canadians, the
Yeah.
Canucks or whatever Canadians.
No,
The
the
Habs.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah, they
Oh.
was shitting all over them uniforms. Well, the Chargers of LA, they defeat the Las Vegas Raiders 22-10. That's all right. We split with them every year. So,
In reality, the Las Vegas Raiders defeated the Las Vegas Raiders.
yeah,
Just speaking real.
that's okay.
It's no shade of the Chargers. It's
Yeah,
not an excuse. We beat
So from what I
ourselves.
hear,
we split them every year. So
they are your Dallas Cowboys of your division. You split with them every year.
every year, bro. But shout out to them.
Because we split with the Dallas. We don't get swept like that by Dallas, and they don't get swept by us. That's why I
No,
mentioned
we
it.
don't. Denver's the only one we kick ass on. Boy, there's more to come this year.
Oh
But-
God.
But
Yeah. Based off of what Bo Nix did week 1. Yeah.
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 John Harbaugh, Jim Harbaugh get his first win as a Chargers coach. The Seattle Seahawks, they defeat the Denver Broncos 26-20. The
Good
Dallas Cowboys, they defeat the Cleveland Browns 33-17.
I told you.
Cowboys look solid.
They did.
Yeah.
Shout out to Mike Zimmer, especially.
Zimmer.
He been out the game for a minute and had that defense coming.
That 4-3 off the chain, bro.
I just want to say again, there's another quarterback outside of Derek Carr that I tried to tell people was really, really good. Cleveland had him at one point, and then the dude that they ditched him for ain't did diddly poo squat for them. But the guy they got rid of balled out this Sunday. Funny how that worked.
I know, right? So, and let's get to him now. The Washington Commanders. They fall to the man that Mr. Young Mark is talking about, Baker Mayfield and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They defeat the Washington Commanders 37-20. Impressive.
Baker
Mayfield is on one, bro. He is, to me right now, the hottest quarterback in the NFL. He is the hottest.
Yeah, come on.
Yes,
Come on.
is,
Keep it going.
I gotta get him the man the flowers, bro. And I'm talking about rolling back off last year. He's hot.
I tried to tell y'all.
Yeah,
Y'all
hot.
gonna listen to Young Mark one of these days, bro. I tried to tell y'all.
Yeah.
As long as he passes to Chris Godwin, I don't give a damn.
He got my respect, bro. And Baker Mayfield on him, bro.
That's all I care about.
Have
As
you
long as he
finally let
passes
go of
to
that Rams game? Are you finally letting it go?
No.
God damn it.
Well, it wasn't his fault, but it was the refs. But I let it go just for that.
All
It
right.
was the refs on
All
that
right.
one. But Baker
until
Mayfield,
Baker wins
he's hot, bro.
a championship, and I'm talking about a conference championship, I am not going to sit here and
I
say
understand, but I mean, you got.
I'm just.
I mean,
It's the same thing with Derek Carr. No disrespect.
Hot.
The same thing with Derek Carr. I love Derek because I love Derek more than I love Baker. But Derek is in that column. The same thing with Lamar. Hate to say it. I'm not agreeing with Mark, but Lamar is in that category.
Lamar.
How dare you compare Lamar Stinking Jackson to Derek Carr and Baker Mayfield?
He's a 3-time MVP. Oh, I'm sorry. He's a 2-time MVP. Which Derek Carr. Listen. Derek Carr and Baker Mayfield have never even sniffed that.
That's BS. Derek Carr had that.
Let's be real.
Derek Carr had MVP locked up until Christmas Eve of 2016.
So did Carson Wentz, but that didn't stop his team from winning a Super Bowl. Let's move on. Let's move on.
Now he done got me triggered. God dang it.
Yeah, triggered. There it is. That's that word again. Well, now we at the Sunday night game between the Los Angeles Rams and the Detroit Lions.
Hell of a game.
Let's start off with the NBA trivia champion, Philly G. Philly G hype tonight, baby. You got.
But yes, sir. Look, Tuesday's back, baby. I got to bring that energy. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Philly G, what do you think about the game? And first, I'll ask you that. What do you think about the Rams? That game between the Rams and the Lions.
It was exciting. It was football. Is what we love. Going into that game, I believe I picked the Lions to win that game. Just put that out there. I think I did.
You did.
I was worried though about Puka going down for the Rams, but I'd be stupid if I thought the Super Bowl winning quarterback, not Baker Mayfield.
You picked the Lions, Philly G.
Huh?
You picked the Lions.
Okay, woohoo. Oh,
You good.
but nah. I gotta say it again now. Let me clear my throat so Mark can hear me. The quarterback not named Baker Mayfield that won a Super Bowl when he got traded to another team, Matthew freaking Stafford, Georgia Bulldog. He just when I thought that he was out of the game, man, he just showed me why he is who he is. Cooper Kupp showed up as always when he's healthy. First game without Aaron Donald, and they looked good. They looked pretty good.
What about
We can agree on that.
what about this? Let me ask you this, Philly G. My mind went blank because I'm trying to remember my question for you.
Oh,
What do you think about? Let's go both sides here with the
both sides. Okay.
Rams. Give me your take on the Rams in this game.
They look solid. They looked good on defense without Aaron Donald. Um, the secondary is kind of questionable without Jalen Ramsey, and that's about it. Host for the Rams.
What about the Lions?
Lions, I see them going as far as they did last year. Again, I think it's early to say that. It's only week one. Anything can happen this season. But the Lions look very strong. They looked
Yeah.
strong in that game, and they had grit to the very end. It might have taken till overtime for them to win that game on Sunday, but they did it. The running game looked solid. The passing game looked solid. J-Mo was going off. We already know what kind of quarterback we got in Jared Goff, but there were some passes that were questionable. Like, why are you forcing it?
Well, do you think
Well,
that the all right? So as you can see in the game, Matt Stafford and Cooper Kupp, that connection, we've been saying that for years. So do you think that that connection right now, because Puka's out for 4 games, that's
yeah.
4 games is a whole lot in the NFL.
Mhm.
So do you think that that Matt Stafford Cooper Kupp connection could be enough for the Rams to make it into the playoffs?
I say
They're
it's
gonna have to
just enough.
realize.
Oh,
Mhm.
say what you say, Hope.
No, they're going to have to rely on Cooper Kupp now. Cooper Kupp is going to have to carry that team, which he can. But but do you think that Matt Stafford Cooper Kupp connection is enough to get them into the playoffs?
It's it's a maybe for me, host.
Mm-hmm.
But then again, it's not just Cooper Cup that he has like a wide receiver that he has to throw to. He has more weapons on that offense,
Mm-hmm.
and even the names that they're not looking at. I think it was Jefferson and what's his tight end? Is it Parkinson?
Yeah,
He's got him.
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, no, you good. You good. You good. Go ahead.
He's got him, Parkinson, Cooper Cup, Jefferson, and forget the other dude. But he's got multiple guys that can help them get to the point that they were at last year in the playoffs, maybe further. I
Maybe
think they
further.
can.
Yeah.
But just off of him and Cooper Cup alone, to answer your question,
Mm-hmm.
maybe if they went that route to keep firing at him. But yeah,
Okay. Okay. Mr. Episode, give me your takes on the Detroit game, Detroit versus the Rams last night. Oh, Sunday night. I'm sorry.
And really impressed with both teams. Got a little bit of concern with the Lions. Starting with the Rams, I was incredibly impressed with Matthew Stafford. He was out there playing behind a banged up offensive line.
Yeah.
He was hobbled himself. He had an ankle injury he got early in the game, but you really couldn't tell if you watched him play. And I think he Sunday night really personified the old saying of like, in order to be an elite quarterback in the NFL, you have to be able to win from the pocket. He was making smart reads, making smart decisions. He knew his old line was banged up. He knew his ankle was banged up. So he was getting the ball out quick to his first read. He was rarely like trying to stay back there and like scan the entire field. And the throws that he was making were on the money. He didn't really put the ball in harm's way. Even when Puka Nacua went down, Cooper Cup picked up right where he left off in 2021 and went off. And their defense really came to play even without, like Philly G said, even without Aaron Donald, they were still rocking and rolling and had Jared Goff under constant pressure the entire game. So I was actually really impressed with the Rams. They were better than what I thought they were going to be this year. So I think they can keep this momentum going. The NFC West is going to be tough because all 4 of those teams are playing really good football right now. And the Niners are kind of like the kings of that division, but I really think the Rams have a good shot to try to get back to the playoffs and go hunt for another Super Bowl, just based off of what they did week 1 against one of the better teams in the conference. From the Lions' perspective, I like how the running game was incredibly strong. Both Jameer Gibbs and David Montgomery went off in that game. Uh, your boy from Alabama, Jameson Williams. Did I say his name right? Is it
Yeah,
Williams or
yeah.
Williamson?
I think it's Williams.
JMO for short, but yes, Jamison Williams and Jameer Gibbs. Shout out to him, both guys.
Yeah, facts.
your man, our man Al Davis would have been looking at that game, smiling, seeing Jameson Williams play. Like if you know Al Davis, you know he loved a speedy wide receiver, and that man was just flying down the field.
Facts.
He was making some spectacular catches, and if he can stay healthy and contribute to them on offense along with that strong running game, well, that play action pass is gonna be something mean in Detroit. But my concern is still with the offensive side of the ball. Number one, I know Jared Goff was under a lot of pressure during that game, but he made some really ill-advised throws, and his receivers had to bail him out, or else those are going to be interceptions. Like at the end of the game, Amon-Ra St. Brown had to literally turn into a DB and swat the ball away. If he didn't, if that would have been intercepted, the Rams would have won. Would have been no overtime. But I'm also concerned with like where the hell was Amon-Ra St. Brown in that game? He completely disappeared. He had a
He
very
did.
quiet night. He's supposed to be their number one receiver. With Jameson Williams being there, is that gonna take away some targets from Amon-Ra? Like, how is that gonna balance and work itself out? I'm interested to see how they do with that the rest of the year because you need that team at full strength. You need them clicking on all cylinders if they're gonna go far in the playoffs. And lastly, on a very personal note, uh, y'all been watching on the mark. You know, I cover the UFL and spring football. It felt really damn good seeing my main man Bates from the
Yeah, it
Michigan
did.
Panthers out there
Yeah, it
kicking
did.
field goals for the
Yeah, I
Lions.
said
Man,
the same thing, bro.
that made my heart smile. Shout
Yeah,
out to him.
that's what's
I'm
up.
happy he's getting to live out his dream and play in the NFL. So
Yeah,
for
that's
those
what's
who
up.
say spring football don't matter and it's lower tier competition, ask the Dallas Cowboys and the Detroit Lions talking about spring football matters. So
Mm.
that's my takeaway from that game.
I'm gonna ask you this one since I asked Philly G one, but I'm gonna go with Detroit. I'm gonna ask you about Detroit. Now Detroit now got a bullseye on them right now. They
Yeah.
have a bullseye on them. But how important is this win starting off the season at home, given that they got 2 of the next 3 games is on the road?
I think it was good for them to get this win in the way that they did it because they were tested. It wasn't like they steamrolled a cupcake opponent in week one,
There you go.
or they didn't. To piggyback off what Philly G said, it's not Derek Carr going off against the Panthers here. They went up against one of the top teams in the NFC. They had a big lead. The Rams came back on them. Momentum swung the other way. And the Lions stood fast, stayed true to who they were. And they came out of the game with a W. And getting a win like that in week one is huge for the rest of the season because it helps set the tone. Like hey, we can get off to a really hot start. We can be tested. The team can come back on us, but if we just keep going and keep staying the course, we can come out on top each and every time. And they proved it. So now when they go on the road and they have those tough road games, they can look back on their performance in week one and know without a shadow of a doubt, we've been here before. We can do it again. Let's go. They ain't got nothing to worry about.
I agree. This game, and I agree with both of you guys. The atmosphere in Detroit is totally different. This game had a lot of energy behind it. Shout out to the Detroit fans. They love their Lions, so they should, because they came a long way. They've been suffering a very, very long time, bro. And for them to come back like that, but now you can see Detroit now in Dan Campbell's energy. You can see that now. They are really a different team. And Jared Goff is a different quarterback. I agree with Philly G though. You got those throws. They got to be a little bit more better. But man, the whole stadium and the team all together, man, you can tell that Dan Campbell is up in there. They are definitely feeding off of Dan Campbell. In Detroit, this is good for Detroit because they won the last nine out of 10 home games, including from last year. It's good. They're really good at home. They are really, really good, man. And so shout out to the Detroit Lions. I like a team that's struggling, that struggled before at a bad pass. as Mark said, University of Barry Sanders. Well, you call that Oklahoma State, but we're gonna call that Detroit too, because that's always
Yeah,
gonna
pretty
be
much is.
the land that Barry walked on.
Yeah,
That
man.
is the land Barry walked on. But yeah, shout out to them, man, and they're definitely Detroit is gonna be a force to be reckoned with down the stretch in this playoff run. I definitely see them top 5 in the NFC. In the NFC is good, man. They are really
Yeah,
good in the
man.
NFC. They are really good. I mean, you got San Fran, Detroit, Philly, and Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay,
Tampa,
bro.
you got the Rams. You
Yeah, the
got
Rams right behind them. Yeah, Minnesota. Yeah, you know what I mean.
I know the Falcons
It's
had a
good.
bad game, but their defense was pretty good. I say the Falcons defensively.
Yeah, the
The
Falcons.
Saints, it's it's so wide open on this side, guys. Because
It's wide.
y'all
Yeah,
Raiders fans, y'all
yeah,
on the AFC side, y'all
yeah.
looking from the outside in, but being
AFC is
inside
bad.
the house, um, as much as I hate the AFC, I don't really want to say that. But no, it is tough over here. It's wide
Yeah,
open. The
yeah.
AFC is really y'all. It's really the ball is in y'all court. Really, in my opinion, the Raiders. You got the Ravens. You got the Chiefs and stuff over there. You got the Colts on the rise. You got Texans on the rise. You got Denver looking like how they look despite their loss. Like, oh, football is back, baby. I'm just
Football is
excited.
back.
It don't matter
I
which
agree.
side you on,
Yeah,
AFC, NFC, Eagles,
yeah,
Raiders, wherever you are.
yeah.
Football is so great right now for any team. And even if your team is trash, there's going to be games where you're not trash. And I'm specifically
Unless you're
talking to
the
the
Giants
Panthers.
or the Panthers. Yeah,
Wait,
those are
hold
the
on.
those.
Wait, Mark, I gotta be nice. I gotta be nice. I gotta be nice, man. They both in the NFC too. We gotta be nice.
There
So
ain't no being nice to them, bro. I'm sorry.
Oh shit.
to D-Rack and Chris, y'all gonna be fine. Because when you play the Eagles, you're gonna be on the ground. It's okay. It's all right.
Philly G got his inner Muhammad Ali in.
I'm telling you, when they play November 10th overseas in Germany, that game is literally going to be to decide who gets number 1 overall
You
pick.
know what's
I
funny about that,
guarantee you.
Mark? How much you want to bet they sell tickets over there? Germany is actually a spot where the Panthers actually thrive. They're big Panthers fans over there.
Yeah.
If y'all want to
Don't
pay money to
It's like,
go see that trash, go ahead.
don't
I ain't doing
don't
that.
take
I
my
mean,
money.
they from
That
overseas.
part.
They gonna,
Yeah,
you
don't
know,
take my money.
Roger Goodell gonna be sitting there like,
Yeah,
I done made all this money for this league.
yeah.
But
Don't take
nah,
my
I just
money.
wanted to get that out though.
Listen.
Like football's back coast, and
Yeah,
Yeah, man.
honestly, just speaking from the NFC side, really, because I know about the NFC,
there you go.
it is
Yeah,
tough over here.
it
It's
is tough as
wide
hell. It
open.
looks good. Looks good, man. I like it. It's
Oh yeah,
competitive. It's gonna be better, when old Jordan Love come back. But see neither
yeah.
here nor there. Last night's game, the NFC defending NFC champion San Francisco 49ers. They crush the New York Jets.
I can go first.
32 to 19. 32 to 19. Let's go to Mr. Episode on this. Give your takes on last night's Monday night game between the 49ers and Jets.
First things first, that undrafted free agent running back they had that stepped in for Christian McCaffrey at the last minute. The brother balled out, man. He went the hell off. Shout out to Kyle Shanahan because Joe Buck and Troy Aikman kept bringing up that point throughout the game. It's something about them Shanahans, man. They can turn a late round draft pick or undrafted free agent into
Yeah,
freaking gold, man. It's
that's
unreal.
facts. Facts.
But despite the offseason turmoil, with Ayuk holding out and Trent Williams holding
Yeah,
out, 49ers came out there and they looked really strong on both sides of the
they
ball.
did. Sure did.
Ayuk had some drops, some uncharacteristic drops, but I think that's just because of the rust and him not being part of training camp. But the dudes that were there during training camp, they were looking sharp on Monday night. Brock Purdy looked great. Jennings looked great. Kittle
Jennings.
was getting involved. Like I mentioned, the
Jennings.
running back, the offensive line was doing their thing. It was a great game all around for San Francisco. They controlled the line of scrimmage. With the senior citizen squad that is known as the New York Jets, no shade to Trigger. Aaron Rodgers really could have used some time in the preseason to get in sync with his receivers. I don't know why they set him, and it was pretty obvious off rip. He was not in sync with them. They had a lot of 3-and-outs. Garrett Wilson was trying to get some momentum and get some rhythm going with Aaron, but it just wasn't there because they haven't spent hardly any time together, with Aaron's injury and then just him not playing in preseason. I think that came back to bite him. The defense didn't look as good as I thought they were. They got manhandled by that San Francisco offensive line. Any type of run that San Francisco wanted to do, whether it was with the running back or with Debo, they got it and they got chunks. It wasn't just some 2 or 3 yard gains. It was pew gone down the field.
Facts.
So I don't know what the hell is going on with Robert Sala's defense, but I will guarantee this, and I'm not trying to overreact because, like Philly G keeps mentioning, it is only week 1. Hey yo, if Aaron Rodgers and them don't make the playoffs this year, I think that whole organization is about to go through a reset, like from top to bottom. New GM, new coach, new quarterback. Everything's got to be redone in New York. And I hate to say it, they literally wasted a very talented defense behind this crap because they couldn't get their quarterback situation straight. And then, offensive line is literally a senior citizen squad. They couldn't move anybody off the ball. They got no push in the run game. They were all right pass protecting, but you got to be able to run the ball to be able to have a balanced offense. And when you can't run it and you're passing every down and your quarterback isn't in sync with the receivers, it's going to be a long season. So hopefully they can relax, as Mr. Rogers likes to say, and relax and get it together. But if they don't, man, I think some heads is going to roll out in New York. I think it's going to be a fire sale for most of their talent, man. I think dudes are going to start checking out and actually be traded.
Yeah, I agree with you on that. The definitely one more loss would really damper the Jets fandom. It'll definitely knock them out, knock them for a loop.
I feel like I don't mean no shade, but I feel like they're low key used to it. You're rooting for the Jets. It's kind of been torture since Super Bowl III. You know what I mean?
But this is different now that Rodgers is there. So now it's more of a higher expectation now.
But the offense ain't look no different with him than it did with Zach Wilson last year.
Well, Nathaniel Hackett is and that's the next question I was going to get to you right there. Do you think Nathaniel Hackett will make it through the season? And do you think Robert Saleh will make it through this season right here? Or will they go ahead and be fired?
If Aaron Rodgers makes it through the season, Hackett will make it. Because they're not going to, just so they don't piss off Aaron Rodgers, they're not going to fire Hackett.
No, that makes sense.
Saleh, on the other hand, he is on the hot seat. Because for you to have been there this long,
I agree
with an incredibly talented defense that had minimal success with it, not to mention if that defense continues to look as bad as it did Monday night throughout this season, and that's your calling card as a head coach, I don't see any reason why the Jets would retain his services past a certain point this season. I think realistically, it's between him and Daboll, like who's going to be the first one to get fired.
There you go. Good, man. Great comparison. Two bald guys, too.
Yeah.
Philly G, your take on the Jets versus the 49ers last night?
Well, as always, my famous quote, I've been wrong before. 49ers did their thing, but I just didn't agree with what Mark said about Brock Purdy.
Okay.
I was sold probably last year, and then the Super Bowl happened. This year, it is week 1. So I'm like, all right, I'm giving him grace. They play Minnesota next week. It's a tough defense. Let's see what you can do. Excuse my French. I just think it was bullshit last night. They played a team that was
hold up. Go ahead.
Not as far as the 49ers. I'm not disrespecting the 49ers. Now, because I know he about to hop on me for some reason. But no, I'm not disrespecting the 49ers. I'm saying it was just straight bullshit. I felt like the 49ers faced a Pee-wee team last night, bro. And it's not even their fault. It just looks like Robert Saleh is out the door for the Jets. I know I'm going everywhere right now, but I'm about to focus fully on the Jets first, and then we'll go to the 49ers. Nah. The answer is not Aaron Rodgers. I'm gonna go ahead and say it. Week 1, he's not the answer. He's not. The answer is to blow that whole thing up and restart from top to bottom. Yeah, I do believe what host said is correct. They are one win away, or one win away, one loss away from really imploding. No pun
Yeah,
intended.
yeah,
It's
yeah,
just bad.
yeah.
Like,
They got high expectation when you got Sauce Gardner and you got this talented defense. Like Mark, you said, with the talent that they have, and
right,
Quentin
they're
Williams.
wasting the
Quentin
talent.
Williams.
But let's talk about the a big problem on defense. Really, didn't C.J. Mosley go down last night?
CJ did go down,
Yeah.
and
C.J.
he is
Mosley
hurt.
went down.
He hurt that
There
right
was a
leg.
moment where Sauce Gardner looked like he was hurting, and we don't know if he is hurt going into next week.
Right.
On top of that, you're paying Hassan Reddick all this freaking money,
Yeah.
and he doesn't even want to play with y'all.
It's 800,000 if he don't show up every time he don't show up.
Yeah.
He don't
800
care.
Cal.
You want to know what's
Jeez.
crazy? He don't care because all the money that they took in that trade from us, they have to pay him. They cannot get out of that deal.
Uh,
He's
He's
got a
owed
legitimate reason to
everything.
hold out, though.
So you
I mean,
screwed yourself, and that's kind of why I think we gave him up like that. We didn't want to pay him that. We were too busy
it's
paying
crazy.
everybody else, which is crazy. Yes, it's Hassan Riddick, but at the same time, we took a younger talent from them, Bryce Huff, who I think is going to have a great season this year.
Bryce Huff, yeah.
But we're not talking about the Eagles. We're talking about the Jets imploding. Trigger, I'm
Yeah.
sorry, y'all gonna be 0-5 and looking at y'all backup quarterback, whoever the hell that is.
Tyrod Taylor.
Tyrod Taylor, who came
And I
in
feel
had
bad for
like
him because I
63
like
yards.
Tyrod.
Yeah.
But y'all going
Which
0-5, bro. Y'all going 0-5. 4 weeks from now, y'all gonna be like, damn, Philly G was right. Y'all going 0-5, bro. Don't even look forward to watching these games. It's gonna be bad and brutal.
mm,
Sauce Gardner can only help you so much. Offensive line, I agree with Mark on that. Offensive line looked terrible.
yeah, terrible.
Y'all were getting ripped to shreds. And there were plays where Brees Hall could get away, make a play like when he scored that touchdown. It was nice, but that's up close. You got to go down the field, up and down against a real defense like the 49ers.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
You playing Pee Wee football.
Yeah, in the
Now,
defense.
yeah, and then as far as coaches, host and Mark, like I said earlier, or like Mark said earlier, Robert Sala's been on the hot seat for about, I don't know, since he walked in the door.
Not a head coach.
Not even being funny, since he walked in the door, he's been on the hot seat. But when do you keep giving grace? When do you stop giving grace? Gotta make sure that his ass gets fired too.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
He
Everything
should have
you
stayed
said
a
right there.
coordinator. I'm not trying to be mean. He should have stayed a
No,
coordinator. I like his
no.
energy, whatever
I
energy he
agree.
has, but no. But we're gonna talk about the good side of it. The 49ers look the same way as they did last year. I didn't even know if CMC was playing out there or not because I couldn't tell the difference between him and his the person that played for him.
Good point, Philly G. Good point, bro. Good point. Good point.
Um,
Good point.
fantasy standpoint, real quick, guys.
Yeah,
I was
yeah, go
upset.
ahead.
I didn't get no points from Kittle in my last one. I lost by 1.9 in my last league because Kittle didn't show up or couldn't show up or whatever. And then Ayuk, I mean, I really didn't need Ayuk to do anything to beat Deuce. Shout out to Deuce, man. I'm 3-0 against you since last season. I love you, but anyway, um, you know, I just felt like, damn, they already had a game plan set. We're gonna run it down your throat, let Purdy pass it here and there, whatever. They looked all right. Now, as far as Brock Purdy, why I said I didn't agree with it, Mark. Week 2, he's got to air it out a little bit more. I hope they have that in the game plan. I know that we've seen Brock Purdy where he just air it out. These little
Absolutely.
screen passes and corner routes gotta stop. Or not corner routes, slant routes. Gotta stop.
Yeah,
Just go straight
yeah.
at these people. You
I
got
agree.
If
fast wide
it's
receivers.
working, I mean, why? You know,
I mean, no,
I
I get you. I get it. But nah, bro. Like, I don't even like Debo like that, but I have to admit, he's a very talented guy.
yeah.
And that brings us to my next point. You don't really have to
Deion
use
State.
him as a running back. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
Nah, no, you don't. No, you just answered it right there. Because I was
Oh,
going to ask you, should he just move full time, or should he just stay receiver? But you just answered my question.
I think he
I
should
don't
stay
know what to
wide
say.
receiver host. Like I get that if the situation was worse than what it was, like if the backup got hurt and the backup upon the backup got hurt, then yeah, that's when you can move Debo. But there's no reason to keep using him like that. That's where you run into injuries late in the season. You don't need that. 49ers look good though. I ain't taking nothing from him. Shout out to Devontae. The team look good, but it's also week one. I'm
Mhm.
got to see what y'all do against Minnesota and Dallas Turner.
That's
Let's
gonna
see
be
if
a
you can
test
score.
for Minnesota.
Let's see if you can do what the Giants couldn't do. Score a touchdown on Minnesota's defense. And notice how I say a
Hey
touchdown. The
Ricky.
Jets were Pee Wee
Yeah.
football.
Yeah.
Like it's just bad though.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to go in on the Jets like that,
No,
but
no, hell no. You fine?
bro, I think they need it. They need to talk to Philly G. This is bad.
Recruit
I
Philly G.
I, I
Recruit
didn't
Philly
say
G.
if. I didn't notice guys. I didn't say if you go 0-5. No, they are going 0-5.
They going
Like Mark,
0-5.
real quick, can you bring up their 5 games? I don't know if you have time for it, but can you bring up the 5 games that they got next or 4 games? Because they
Oh,
0-1,
Mark.
4 games. But nah, host. That's
Mark.
that's what I believe, bro. Like
Yeah.
the Jets, it's bad, bro.
Yeah. I
And from the
agree with you,
outside
man.
looking in, it's bad. It's worse than the Browns right
Well,
now. That's what I truly believe.
I don't know about 0-5, Luigi. Their
Okay,
next
1-4
game,
or 1-3,
yeah, yeah,
What's
yeah,
with
one and
Carolina?
four. They got
1-4.
the Titans next, then they got the Patriots, the Broncos, and the Vikings in London.
Okay,
But
Viking. Ooh,
where it really gets interesting, and this is where they're really going to need to be at full strength, right? Starting week 6 in this order: Buffalo, Pittsburgh, New England, Houston, Arizona, and Indy.
oh,
From October the 14th through November the 17th, they are going to need some dogfights.
and from top to bottom, all those teams you just said from week what 6 to 10 is what you just said.
Shit, really, to be real with you, everything after week 5. Because after they get done with the Colts, they got the Seahawks, then the Dolphins, the Jags, the Rams, the Bills again, and then the Dolphins again. So really,
They're going
the,
one and
o-
six,
the
six
only
and six.
game that they can really they really can't
Yeah.
afford to mess up no more this season. The only gimmies I might give them might be the Patriots because if they can put up some points, but outside of them two, they got no gimmies. It's all tough games from here on out.
You might as well start giving out your players before the deadline because it's about to get real. It's about to get
Find it,
real.
Yeah.
I find it funny personally after seeing them Monday night. Right,
Yeah,
I watch
yeah.
ESPN a lot. I'm a sports addict. Just what I do. And all off season, every morning at 8 a.m. faithfully, here comes Get Up with Mike Greenberg, the outspoken super fan of the New York Jets, talking about, oh, the Jets are going to go to the Super Bowl. They got Aaron Rodgers coming back. Devontae Adams is going to be a Jet by midway through the season. Dog, why would he want to leave us to go play for the crap y'all got going on in New York? Sit down, dog.
Don't. No,
You
I
ain't
don't.
lying,
He's
bro.
delusional.
What?
He's
Yeah, Gringy,
delusional. I don't know who's
Gringy,
paying him to
Gringy's
say this
wilding.
crap. He's worse than Nick Wright talking about the Eagles.
Oh,
Yeah, Nick Wright be way left out. Sometimes you gotta look at Nick. Oh, what? You gotta look at the camera, huh?
that
What you
was me
talking
watching
about?
Paul Pierce yesterday. No joke.
Oh God, yeah. Paul Pierce was terrible. Paul Pierce, leave football alone, bro. Stop,
Please, bro.
Yeah, stick to
stop, bro.
basketball,
Can you
please.
believe? Can you believe he tried to say that the situation in Cleveland ain't that bad with Deshaun
Bro, he
Watson
was
right
just like
now?
he was just a blah 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 blah.
Was he
Just
on
ranting.
drugs when he said this?
I don't know what.
He
Yeah,
kept
he was.
coughing a
Man, he
lot,
was
so he
spraying.
might have been hitting the joint between sets. I don't
Oh
know.
man, that's
That's
crazy.
crazy.
Listen,
Don't talk
man.
about football, Paul. State
Please
Yeah,
basketball,
don't.
please.
please. No,
Yeah,
no.
Keyshawn was running
yeah,
circles around that man, yo.
yeah, ain't lying. Yeah,
I
yeah.
I
Keyshawn's
think
dope.
Keyshawn
He
and
done
Joy
all
was
that.
just eating that man up, boy.
That Joy?
I like
Joy's
I
not
like
cool.
watching Keyshawn talk. I love hell. I even like Michael Irvin. I know that's surprising to a few people. I like to hear Michael Irvin speak. He's not.
That's
Oh,
short.
hell no.
I ain't
I don't like
expect
that
that from
man.
Philly.
I
I ain't
mean,
lying.
he said
I don't like
in the
Irvin.
past he said good things about the Eagles, even though that it's a rival of his that he's played against. He has no animosity towards us. It's just that when we play Dallas, of course he's gonna pick Dallas. But there have been times where he actually did pick us against Dallas.
Hmm.
I have nothing against the man, but anyway,
Hmm.
yeah. Anyway, but yeah, my statement stands. Jets, y'all suck. Shout out to my brother, Justin. I love you, boy, but your team's trash. Y'all got over us luckily last year. I don't care. We're 12-1 against you, and yeah.
San Fran's own one. Real quick before we get out of here, man. Quick, Buffalo, Miami.
Miami.
Mar-
I'm taking the jail Dolphins. Miami.
You want some Dolphins? He said the jail Dolphins. Philly G, you going Miami?
I'm gonna go Miami 31-28. I'm gonna go Miami 31-28.
Close game. That's
Close
the
game.
episode.
Close game.
Miami struggled to get out of the gate Sunday. Again, I know it's week 1, but I expected more than just 17 points out of that offense. And the way Josh Allen rallied the Bills to come from behind on the Cardinals, who are a really good team, Josh Allen was looking phenomenal. He was throwing the ball all over the place, making plays with his legs. I know it's tough to say who's the MVP front runner after 1 week, but right now for me, Josh Allen's the MVP front runner. So I'm a roll with the Bills, man. I'm gonna roll with Buffalo
Roll
to
Bills.
come away with a victory. They always play. Then Miami's always a tough game, anyways. But yeah, give me the Buffalo grit that I saw in week 1 versus the Miami struggles.
I'm gonna go
But wait,
Miami. I'm gonna
who's
go
home?
Miami.
Who's home?
Miami.
Yeah, Miami.
Yeah.
They'll lose in
Miami.
Buffalo.
I'm going Miami.
Miami's winning in Miami.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Miami
Hold on, when
myself.
do they play Buffalo in Buffalo? That's my question.
That's a
They,
good
it's
question.
gonna be later this year, unless they're doing the same thing the Jets are doing, getting 2 divisional games out
Nah,
the way.
they got them early November. It ain't gonna be that bad.
Hmm.
I still think Buffalo's gonna win at home. I don't give a damn what the winter or fall looks like.
I
I
was
don't give
I
a
was
damn
saying
about
like
that.
if they were going up there like later, like when it's cold, I would have said Buffalo all day. You know how Miami doing cold. But
Yeah.
early November they might be all right, but yeah, I still got Buffalo this Thursday.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, that's the
I
quick
respect
pick for
that though. Like,
Thursday night game. Thursday night on Amazon still, right? Amazon. On
Yeah,
Amazon.
man.
All right.
sounded so unsure, host. That man said Amazon.
I had to
It's still
remember because
Bro,
he
none of the
he called.
networks wanted Thursday night football, man.
Yeah,
That's
that's true.
None of the
trash.
networks wanted it.
Fucking garbage.
NFL Network needs everything that they can get.
Yeah.
They need to take it
NFL
back. Take it
Network
back.
might be getting sold, but that's another conversation
But
for another
that,
day.
They
but
might be.
that's what I'm saying, Mark. They need to take out of their kid before they, I
How about
mean,
a
it's
real
going
sports
down the
network?
ship.
Say that again, host.
How about a real sports network?
Yo, that would be dope.
Doop.
Oh,
Doop.
let's start it.
I know,
Yeah,
right?
I like that.
Shit.
Take
Yep.
all they shit.
A
Like
billionaire come out
WWE
and
on
help
here,
us.
bro.
Billionaire come out here and help us, please.
Hey, bro, if we do
Doors.
that, I have to have it. You gotta have a Wednesday show or a dedicated show, I should say. Philly G on one side, New York on the other side. Let them go at it every day.
Oh hell no.
Ratings, fireworks, guaranteed.
I'll be pressing every sensitive button I got.
Facts.
You pussy mother boop. You
Man,
boop.
We would have to be on a tape delay, but it'd be
uh,
entertaining as hell though.
he would have
boy.
to bleep out the Giants every single time.
Then I get email. This show is not suitable for you. Oh God. Here we go.
Like he's not suitable for the kids. F
I know,
them
right?
kids. Enter.
Well, we're gonna find out who is the king of the week. We're gonna get before we get on out of here. All righty.
Let's get this over with.
Mark. Starting from the lowest, and only because he didn't get all the picks. He didn't get all of them. Devontae.
Oh,
He went 6-8.
Oh. That ain't bad.
That's because he didn't get all the picks. He didn't get all of them. He
Yeah.
came in a little late. Rockstar Rock. No, I'm sorry. D-Rick. He went 7-6.
D-Ray should be in last just for picking the Giants, honestly.
D-Rick went 7-6.
Just to be honest, bro.
Q-Dog went 8-6.
Mm.
And again, they didn't get the Baltimore and the Philly game. Philly G and Rock both went 9-7. 9-7. Mr. Episode. It's gonna be between me and you, sir.
I just want to know how. I just want to know how I made it this far. This is one of my worst weeks ever, and I'm in the top 2. Oh hell!
Ladies and
Oh
gentlemen,
boy.
the winner and king of prediction for the week 1, very first week, is me, mother.
Okay. What was the deciding factor? That's what I want to know.
Me.
All right, Jeff Jarrett, you had to win the world championship in your own company, huh?
I know, right?
That's crazy.
When I looked at him, I was like, damn, I feel like 99 Vince McMahon. Damn.
I seriously wanted. What was the deciding game though?
Mark, you was 9-5.
I went 9-5. Damn, I thought I did
'Cause
worse than that. Okay,
You didn't get the Baltimore and the Philly game.
I didn't pick
went-
Baltimore.
No, I know. That's what I'm saying. You didn't get it.
Oh.
You missed 2 games. That's why you went 9-5.
That's what was throwing me off because when he said 9-5, I'm like 9-5.
Yeah, you missed 2 games. 16, but you missed the 2. And
Damn.
I went Philly G. You was on the show last week, so
Yeah.
You know, so this when you 9-7. You and Rock 9-7. I went 11-5. 11-5.
Who were the 5 losses?
I lost to the Falcons, the Raiders, the Raiders, the Bengals, and the Browns.
Ain't no way in hell you picked Kansas City to win.
Huh?
Did you say the Ravens on that list? Ain't no way in hell you picked Kansas City.
Yeah, I picked Kansas City.
You picked Kansas City.
Yeah, I
We
picked
picked Kansas City.
Ain't no flipping way, bro.
Yeah.
Ain't no
for the
way,
record,
bro.
host. Just for
Ain't
the
no
record,
freaking
host.
way, bro.
What was my losses?
Huh?
What was my losses, bro?
You lost. Your losses were Tennessee,
Yeah.
Bengals, Cardinals, Raiders,
I picked the Cards? Wait, I thought
Commanders,
I picked Never mind.
and Jets.
Fucking Jets. Excuse me.
Yeah, I
my
picked
language.
Chiefs, bro.
Jeez.
I picked the Chiefs.
I picked the damn Ravens. Yeah, bro. You
I'ma
weren't.
tell
You
you
didn't see
why,
the
though.
show.
I'm gonna tell you why, because it's ring night, bro. They're not gonna lose that game, and they lost last year to Detroit first game. You think they're gonna lose again? You think the refs gonna allow that? You think Goodell gonna allow that? No.
They did lose the first game. Wait, was that
I'll
a ring
ring that.
ceremony? Yo, that was a ring ceremony too.
Yeah, they're not gonna lose that shit.
I'll give you that.
Yeah, they're not gonna lose
I
that.
genuinely,
That'll
I'm
be the last time.
flabbergasted.
That'll be the last time. Yeah, that'll be the last time.
At least you're better than me
Only because
because you
it
didn't
makes
do the
sense.
Cardinal thing. I committed the cardinal sin a
Oh
couple
yeah,
years
against the
ago.
Raiders. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, I would never let that
And
go.
ironically enough, we actually won that freaking game.
Yeah. In the
Derek
name of
Carr
competition.
and Henry Ruggs went off.
Yeah. In the name of competition, you did that. So I mean,
Yeah.
that's fine. So I got in week 2, I got the Dolphins. Mark got the Bills, and Philly G got the Dolphins. Me and Philly G the Dolphins.
All right. So
We
I
got
got competition with my Raided brother. All right.
got the
Finally
hand-
somebody that stepped up to challenge me in these
Yeah,
predictions.
about
we got
time,
the
man.
handcuffed fins.
Oh, look at my belt. Look at my belt. Yeah, I got a belt. Oh, that belt.
Hey, let the
I
record show.
don't like that.
Let the record show. You only got that title because you were part of Raider Nation. That title ain't leaving Raider Nation this year.
That's true, baby.
What are y'all, the NWO? What are y'all, the NWO of this? Of the Real 2 Sports now?
No, because let the record show.
Oh,
If I would have been, it was my dad's birthday. If I would have been on that show, I would have won. Or no, I would have tied with Hope. Never mind. We would have tied.
I don't know. That would have made me. You probably would have made me change up some of my picks though, because you tend to do that. You tend to make me be like, all right, let me change my pick.
I'm a heel, bro.
Yeah, he is a heel. That's a fact.
But damn it, I almost had that Cardinals game.
Around all the time. Dang, heavy.
Bro,
I remember last year I picked y'all to beat the Bills, and I think it was Mark that said that Bills would have was gonna win. Y'all, I said that y'all would win like 40-10. Was I not close? It was like 38-10 or something like that.
The Bills
Y'all beat the Bills last year.
No, the hell we did not. That was
Look it up.
2.
Look it up.
We lost to the Bills.
How you gonna tell me and I'm a Raider fan?
Yeah, we lost to the Bills.
Josh Allen whooped us.
I could have sworn that y'all won that game.
Garoppolo was ass.
Unless no. Oh
It
my
was like
bad. Never mind.
38-14.
Never
It
mind.
was like 38-14.
Yeah,
Right now.
the game
It
was
was
close,
the-
bro.
It was the other way around. I didn't pick y'all.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
I think I had said the Bills are gonna dominate y'all and win like 38-10, and I was pretty close. And,
Yeah.
and I think Mark didn't believe it or whatever, but when it happened, he was like,
I didn't expect
Dang.
us to be that bad. Like a fool, I believe in Josh.
but the week after that, I was right about y'all win.
I did too.
Like, come on.
I did too. Get the hell out of here. That's our show for the day, man. As always.
I don't want to get fined.
That's the heel.
I don't want to get a flag, if you know what I'm saying, Mark.
Right.
I don't want to get a flag.
That was bullshit, bro.
When I saw that, I said, "You dummy!"
I just have to say, Kyler Murray. If Marvin Harrison Jr. is 20 yards the hell open, throw him the goddamn ball.
Please,
Throw him the ball, please, bro.
He got
I
some
just had to say
explaining to do.
I just had to say that, man.
I feel you, bro. I feel you.
He's not the quarterback either. I said that when they signed him. Remember a few years ago on that show, I said, "Why give that young man that money? He has done nothing to deserve it." And I've been proven right. Here we are years later. I've been proven right.
Hey.
But damn, these games are close.
We got to do
Yeah,
so.
bro.
Mm.
That's our show for the day, man. As always, we want to thank you for watching another episode of Sports to Talk About. The return of Sports to Talk About, man. The review show. Please remember to give Mr. Episode and newly married Philly G. Philly G, man. Give him a good thumbs up, man. And hit that subscribe button. Turn on that bell for all notifications, man. We want to thank all 25,000 people that is part of the R2 family, man. We thank you so very much for rocking with us. 25,000. 25, man.
Yes, sir.
So get out of here. Philly G, take us out.
Yes, sir. Well, look, as I already know, an exciting Tuesday has happened. Be back here next week. Like Hope said, turn on all notifications, put on them bells, and hit that like button. I know it works because I've done it too. Hit that share button too and share it to all your friends and family. Real 2, we out.
Hey.
Hold up. And that's
Oh, damn. He jumping to it off.
an order.
Philly G taking it. Ain't nothing wrong with that, baby. Ain't nothing wrong with that. All right, damn. All right, we'll be
Damn.
back back in the
gonna be
building
great.
this Saturday, man, with the predictions for week 2, man. Find out who will be the next of the next king of the predictions, man. Who will it be, man? So come on back this Saturday at 1 p.m. live right here on YouTube, man. The Real Sports Talk Show. And if you want to be part of the prediction party, man, come on in here live and post your picks in the comments, in the comment section below, in the live chat, man. Just come talk some football with us. Come talk some football with us this Saturday at 1 p.m. live right here on YouTube, man. You know, and let's see. Oh, and tomorrow, man, real quickly, tomorrow is 9/11. 9/11, man. So take time out, man, to honor those who passed away and honor those who sacrificed their lives, for the sake of this country. So 9/11 is tomorrow. 9/11 is tomorrow, man. So all right, man, we're gonna get out of here, man. Tuesday Night Delight, ladies and gentlemen. It was a good show, man. And you know how it is, you know the saying, as Billy G already said for me. But please, everybody around the world, please be safe and stay safe. We see you guys Saturday, 1 p.m. live right here on YouTube. And that's and on.
And